I just made $29,000 in a single day, and I know that sounds crazy, but whoa, don't listen to me. Listen to your financial advisor who's licensed in your area. This video is just educational purposes only. It's only entertainment. Go listen to your financial advisor who very likely did not make $29,000 in a single day. Maybe, who knows, right? But it's all good. YouTube, please don't take the videos down. I seen a post that I wanted to share with you, and it says, it ran in the family until it ran into me. I've seen my family suffer through poverty. I've seen my family suffer through not having the right funds when people want to get married or when they pass away. Family, I don't want anybody to have to go through anything like that, to not have the money for food, so you want government assistance from the day you are born until you age out of it. Family, I want better for everybody, and I know you want that too. And then I get to a point where I become a public school teacher. Then I retire. I became a millionaire in my 20s, and now I'm in my mid 30s, and we still pushing. And I want to be able to educate you. But remember, like I said, all entertainment purposes only. Check this out. Some of the people that we've helped. This is my guy Truman, and he said last week, guys, thank you, KGU. He's up over $1,000. He's working his way up to making trading like a side hustle. $1,000, family, in a week. I love to see it. Only the beginning for you, family. And then we got Fubar, who just made $6,000 today by learning how to trade and invest. I'm not guaranteeing you anything, but I am telling you that people are learning skills that can pay the bills. And this is the one that stood out to me the most, because we got to pour into the family. It's Friday. Some of y'all gonna go out on a weekend, and I want you to think, instead of blowing all your money on a weekend, you gotta have fun. Think about investing some of that money so you could have returns, whether it be mental returns you learn or actually making some money. Then this is Dash, and I want to tell you what they just said. My first month with KGU, I'm profitable. Love to hear that, family. You paying close attention. And the funny part is, on the days that I lost, I was actually in profit. I just kept holding, and the FOMO got me. I got to work on that. Family, now that you see the problem, once you reveal, that's how you can heal. So I'm looking forward to seeing you. And I want to say this to everybody. KGU, free KG, 20% off. If you want to get in, that promo code is about to expire, and then the promo codes is just going to be done. Maybe in the future, one day we'll bring it back on a special occasion. So if you wanted to get in, this is your chance. You got like 2 days left on it because the month's about to be over. This is the first stock I wanted to introduce you to, if you haven't already heard about it, and it's GTLB, aka GitLab. It's currently $45 a share, and in the last week, it's up 8.38%. What is this company? I'll have to tell you. You want to understand companies that you are definitely wanting to put your money in. I can't tell you to put money in this one, but I'm going to tell you what the charts are telling me and what the fundamentals of the business are telling me and why I'm interested in it at all. Now, GitLab, what they do is they make software for developers. So it's like this. There are developers who build apps. They do websites. They got computer programs. They need to go somewhere and do that. So this one is infusing AI into that process. Imagine you wanted to make an app, a website, or a computer program, and you got to build it from scratch. You might not know what you're doing, but if you go to GitLab, then they got all of the tools all in one for people who are doing that. And now we're living in a world where artificial intelligence is taking over. Family, often these artificial intelligence mode of reaching people is through an app. GitLab is how they're making these apps. Remember though, this is in my opinion, a midterm kind of play. It could graduate into a long-term play, but right now it's like a midterm swing trade, aka get in and stay in it for a little bit and then jump out and profit. Buy low, sell high, in my opinion. Remember, entertainment purposes only. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but I tell you where I'm looking at it at. This used to be $73 in February. It came all the way down, dropped it like it was hot to about 45. But I'm looking at the charts. I often tell you, you trade with the chart, not with your heart. The charts are telling me a way better buy zone than this is where the institutions are buying it. Your Bank of Americas, your BlackRocks, your hedge funds who own 80% of the stock market, they like this between 39 and 42. So that's where I would prefer to buy it. I don't want to invest, no disrespect, with all of the retail investors who are wishy-washy. I'd rather get in when the big dogs are trying to get in to try to play it back up to the $70 range. If you got some now, I understand why you're trying to play it now. 45 to 42 to 39, that's not that far in terms of price. They beat their expectations. They just did their earnings, and then they beat it and got 26% compared to last year. Family, that's a huge increase. Imagine you was making 100K and then boom, next year you're making 126K. That's a lot of money, right? That's over $2,000 extra a month on this same ratio. You could pay most of your rent, or if not your mortgage, with that kind of an increase. So that's great to see the company having more money like that. And then, like I said, the AI integration, that's pushing the growth. They got something called GitLab 18. So they really been at this for a long time to integrate the AI. And they're saying that it's boosting the productivity and helping people to make the apps more efficient and faster when they do go and make them. Analysts got a price target of this of about 63, but the highest one is about 75. But I just told you, it was already up there in February, and we can see it potentially going back, but you got to be able to get it at a good price. You can't just buy things like this at any price and then think you're going to forget about it. This ain't a VOO. This ain't a VTI. It's not tracking the whole stock market, so you got to make sure you're paying attention. You got to be like a sniper, not so much like a machine gun with it. Their financials, they estimate they're going to keep making more money and more money and more money. Look at this orange line going up, up, up. What does this mean? That they say, yeah, we expect it to make higher next quarter, quarter after that, quarter after that. So we like to see it. We don't want to see that number and estimation going down. We want to see it shooting up. Here's another one. I want you to put this one on your watch list. It's Surf Air Mobility. You may have already heard about it or seen it. It's a $3 stock, and it's up 77% in the past week. It's come down a little bit today, but it's ticker symbol SRFM. And they are an electric air travel company. They were founded in 2021. This company is a $62 million company. So this one is more of a get in, get up, get out, short-term trade that is more volatile and runs more of a risk than other trades. But in trading, high risk, high reward. But remember, some people would think, all right, I got $1,000, boom. They would go and throw $1,000 in it without thinking. No, that's ignorant. You don't want to trade ignorantly. You want to trade like a sniper where you say, okay, boom, that's where I want to hit. And then boom, that's when I want to get out of there. You can't stick around once you're a sniper. You know what I'm saying? Imagine a sniper was the bow, take a shot, and then just chill like everything all good. No, you got to get up out of there. You get in low, you get out high. That's how you look at little stocks like this. This is a crazy micro cap company, family. Some of these companies in the stock market, not $62 million like this one, they in the billions, and they're still small companies because Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, they ain't 3 trillion. So this is a baby tiny company. The range that it's been in the last 52 weeks, it was 90 cents. It went all the way up to about $6.70. This is why I'm interested in it. I'm looking at the trends. I told y'all to use this tool on Robinhood. Whether you hate Robinhood because you don't like the company for whatever reason, that's up to you. Whether you don't like the interface of the app, that's up to you. You got to download these apps so you can use the tools that are telling you the game that people ain't up on. This is one of my favorite tools on Robinhood, and it's called Trading Trends. They're showing you, they involved with hedge funds. They're involved with retail traders. They're involved with some of the insiders. What are they doing? Are they buying it? Are they selling it? You want to know what they're doing. So they're telling us that the insiders have picked up the buying of this stock more so in May. But the hedge funds, they started selling it basically Q2. So similar in time, the hedge funds started selling more. We want to see, are they going to keep selling it, or are they going to slow down on that selling and make this one pump? Now, the reason that you are hearing about this little company is because Palantir, which is a defense kind of stock, a tech stock. Many of you already own Palantir. If you do, let me know in the chat. And we've been talking about Palantir way long ago when it was in the $20 range, even when it was in the 1-digit range. But Palantir, they have a stake in it, aka they own it. How much? They own 20% of this company. Remember, it's a small company. So I'm looking at the charts. Like I said, we trade with the chart, not with our heart. We don't want to get emotional. We're going to take the L off of learn and earn. How do we do that? We look for the demand zones where the institutions are buying it. They like this between $1.60 and $2.80. Sometimes things start to break out, and then instead of getting in where the institutions are getting in, you could get in where it's taking off at and go for a run. But when you don't see it taking off, you wait for the institutions to come to you. I want to put Nike on your radar. It's currently $71. It's up 20% in the last week. But remember, it's still not up to where it was before. It was almost $90. Not even back in September. So family, pay attention to these. Oh, you know what? I got something special for you. I told you in the last video, I was going to tell you about a $6 stock, and we were talking about it when it was $4. And what is it? It's Paysign, and it's now $7.10. So it's almost up double from where we brought it up around the $4 range, family. It's up another 3.81%. I love to see it, and it's still a small company, not even a $400 million market cap. So pay close attention to what's going on here, family. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna talk more about that one in an upcoming video. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you want to be connected and get the hot stocks I'm looking at, get the crypto I'm looking at, and understand what's going on whenever we do any upcoming events or anything, especially workshops, use the free link in the top of the description. Everybody else, I see you on KGU. We ready for the next live stream. I love y'all, and take care.